Oh. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sideshow Live, coming to you straight from Sideshow HQ. If you're watching from a Trader Joe's, what's up? We appreciate your viewership. If you're watching this recorded, hello from the past. We are live right now, and thank you for joining us. We have a great lineup of products to talk about today. We have 2 unboxings, as always, a giveaway, and we have some Comic-Con exclusives to talk to you about that we are doing right here at Sideshow. But first, Donald Glover is going to be in Spider-Man Homecoming. You guys, how excited are you? I'm getting like thumbs up from behind the camera because this is really exciting news. Who is he going to play, though? Because they announced that he's going to be in it, but they haven't announced the character yet. So we have Sophia in the comments. Say, hey, what's up, Sophia? Tell her who you think Donald Glover is going to be playing in Spider-Man Homecoming. Also, if you have any questions about anything that you see on the show, comments, just in general, oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you so much. We appreciate all feedback. So thank you guys for joining us today. And if you are on our social media, you will know that we launched a Father's Day campaign called Like My Father Before Me, where we are asking you all to share stories about your dads or father figures in your life who encouraged you, inspired you to become the geek that you are. We know it's called Like My Father Before Me. Use the hashtag and you can find all the amazing stories, but we're not being exclusive at all. It's completely any type of fandom that you have, that you love, that you shared with your dad or father figure. We really want to hear it. So you could be featured in our blog if your story is spectacular. And all the stories are spectacular. So we'll be picking and choosing a few to be in our blog out of all the amazing stories. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. This is Sideshow Live. Comic-Con is coming up, you guys. Comic-Con. Sorry, I just remembered that you guys should go to sideshow.com/live contest right now because we have a giveaway happening for the unboxing of the Jawa 6-scale figure set that we're going to be doing in a second, and also the Scarlet Witch from Age of Ultron, the new Avengers version from the end of the movie. She's sold out on our website, but you can win her right now if you go to sideshow.com/live contest. Cool. We'll be pulling the winners at the end of the show, so stick around. Now Comic-Con. Comic-Con's always such an exciting time of year for us here at Sideshow. We get so energetic and we love it so much. So if you're going to be in San Diego, please come visit us. We're going to be at booth 1929, and it's just, you can see what we have on display. You can see, everything, all the exclusives that we have right now. So let's show you some of them. This is our R2-D2 unpainted prototype 6-scale figure. If you want to learn more about him, go to sideshow.com/prototype. This was the first con exclusive that we announced. We showed him off at our last live stream 2 weeks ago. This is R2-D2 with a paint scheme that represents what he would look like when he just came off the Droid factory line before he got his custom blue and white paint job. As you can see, this little guy right here has an articulated head. He lights up, obviously. We have them on, but it's the touch light up. And then he has working body panels and will be available on our website this week. Oh my gosh, how exciting. Sideshow.com/prototype. That is our R2-D2 unpainted prototype 6-scale figure. We also have another con exclusive to announce. There are going to be 3 Gotham Siren variant prints available at San Diego this year. San Diego Comic-Con attendees will be able to order them online and then pick them up at our booth. So that's really exciting. 1929, that's where you'll be picking them up. Also, the artist, Stanley Art Germ Lau, will be there, so you can get your prints at our booth and then take them to his booth in order to get signed. So you have to take them to his booth, and then he'll sign them for you. That's really exciting. Stanley Lau is an amazing artist. So we're going to show you what we have right now. The first one that we have is the Poison Ivy. In this variant, Ivy has her porcelain skin and an exotic flora backdrop. This matches the first statue that we did, the one where she has the porcelain skin. We did a variant of Ivy after that, so this one matches the first statue that we did. So if you collected her, you're going to want to add this art print to your collection. The second print that we have is Catwoman at Dawn. This is after she's been out on the prowl all night in Gotham City, and the sun is starting to rise, and it's bathed in this gorgeous red light, and Catwoman is looking out over the skyline. So that is the Catwoman variant that we have. The third art print that we have is Harley Quinn. This is her brandishing an oversized mallet and her signature sassy expression. The original smile from the original art print now has her tongue sticking out. So it matches the exclusive version of the Harley statue where her tongue is sticking out. So take that, Gotham City. Harley's coming to get you. Okay, so if you are interested in those prints, or if you are an art print collector, we have so many amazing art prints now at sideshow.com/Gotham Sirens. So those are con exclusives. They're not even the only art prints that we have available. So we're gonna show you a video highlighting our art print program. This is featuring a lot of the art prints that Sideshow has made. And after the video, we will be coming back to unbox the Jawa 6-scale figure set. So that's really exciting. Stay in the comments, we'll be talking to you, and enjoy the video. We will be right back on Sideshow Live. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Sideshow Live. We are here straight from Sideshow HQ, and we are gonna unbox some Jawas for you. Or as they would say, Utini! So if you are interested in Jawas, go to sideshow.com/Jawa set to pre-order or learn more about these guys that we have right here. Let's get them out of the box, and then I'll tell you a little bit more about them. They come with this cool little window display, so you can see them all like this, even in the box. Yay. But how you open it is, I always go from the bottom because then it makes it easier to slide everything out. Bottom, slide, outer box. And as you can see, they're like this inside. These are two different articulated bodies on these guys. So as you can see with these display ones that we have right here, one's a little bit taller than the other guy. Box. Ooh, assembly instructions. Always be sure to pull out the assembly instructions. So, these guys come with a lot of accessories. Sorry about the plastic noise. I know that that's always a little bit hard with the mic and everything, so apologize. So, here's everything that they come with. Let's just get it all out of the box and get rid of the plastic. Sideshow Collectible Care Kit has tweezers in it that are a lifesaver when you're trying to get 6-scale accessories out of a box. Because especially with Jawas, these guys aren't very big. And so you want to be careful with all of their pieces. So they come with, how many sets of hands? So 3 sets of hands, so 6 extra swap out hands, an ion blaster, an ion cannon, an ion cannon's different Star Wars stuff. An ion rifle with power pack, and that's gonna be on the Jawas themselves. This guy. They have a little stand underneath them so you can stand them up. They come with, this is the droid collar, and here's the other guy and his stand. There's a welder in his pocket, so you can pull it out of his belt or keep it in his belt, but there's also a very specific hand that holds the belt. If you are finding yourself confused, it's like, why isn't the Jawa holding the accessory that I want him to be holding? It usually has to do with these hands look very similar, but they are made to hold specific items. Like this one obviously looks like it might be able to hold the welder. Oh look, and it does. I actually thought I had the wrong hand, but I didn't. So that's the one that would hold that. Cool. So the other cool thing, let me get rid of this plastic. There are restraining bolts. Ooh, restraining bolts. Under the tape. Oh my gosh. Gonna get this out. Ooh, it's magnetic. That worked. These restraining bolts are 6-scale restraining bolts, so they actually pair with any of your 6-scale droids. So if you have R2, Unpainted R2 that you just saw, if you pick him up, C-3PO, R5-D4, these 6-scale restraining bolts actually go with all of them. So your Jawas can, like, you know, scavenge and collect them, and you can put a restraining bolt on, like, boom. So the cool thing about the Jawas, besides, you know, that they light up, as you can see, these guys have their light up eyes. So how you do that is you remove the Jawa's hood, and there's a switch on the back of the head. You just switch that on, and then his eyes light up. Which is pretty cool. So another amazing thing about these guys is the hood actually goes on 2 ways. You can make it go like a loose, because Tatooine, you know, it's a desert planet, so sometimes you want to be a little bit cooler, so you wear the hood a little bit looser. And then sometimes it's a sandstorm, and so you want to protect your face, so you want to wear the hood a little bit tighter. So there are 2 separate ways to wear the hoods, and they are displayed here. This, I believe, is the loose hood. So the loose hood is made by going with the straight edge in the front. And then the tighter hood is made by going with the curvier edge in the front. So that's just so it loops around a little bit tighter around his face, as demonstrated here. So I'm going to put this guy's hood back on. You kind of put them on like a robe. And there we go, Jawa. Cool. So if you want to learn more about the 6-scale Jawas, you go to sideshow.com/Jawaset. If you want to win a set of 6-scale Jawas, you go to sideshow.com/live-contest. We are giving these away today. If you're watching this recorded, you can still go to sideshow.com/live-contest and enter for a chance to win a set of 6-scale Jawas. So stick around if you're watching this live, because we will be pulling the winners at the end of the show. So there you go. These are...
I want to see the magnetic bolt.
Oh yeah, cool. There. And I think it can go, yeah, it can go on either side depending on how you want to restrain R2. More on the Jawa hood. Okay, so last week we premiered a Kylo Ren premium format figure video on our website. So we wanted to show that to you guys right now. So let's take a closer look at the Kylo Ren premium format figure. Stick around, because afterwards we're going to be unboxing the Scarlet Witch 6-scale figure from the end of Age of Ultron. That's the new Avengers version of Scarlet Witch. She is sold out on our website. So take a watch this video and then watch us unbox her, and then we're gonna announce some winners. So exciting stuff coming up. Thank you so much for watching Sideshow Live. We will be right back after this video. Thank you. Hi, and welcome back to Sideshow Live. I hope you enjoyed that Kylo Ren video. I think it's a pretty amazing piece. So, yeah, welcome back. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions about anything that you're seeing, remember that we do have Sophia in the comments. So, you guys want to see some Scarlet Witch? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So, we're going to be announcing the winners right after I unbox Scarlet Witch, but let's unbox her first. So, this is the new Avengers version. That's the version from the end of Age of Ultron when she shows up as part of the new team of Avengers. I just want to point out like how great this box art is really quickly. I just really enjoy the silhouette and then like the reddish hair that she has there. So that was my love of box art right there. Window, take a look. But you know what? You guys don't really want to look at her through the window. You want to look at her out of the box. We are giving one away. This was an extremely limited figure. So it's on waitlist right now on our website, and this could be your only chance to win one. We are giving her away at the end of the show, and then also, if you're watching this recorded, you could also have a chance to win this Scarlet Witch. Just trying to get her out of the plastic. I apologize for the noise. Like most Hot Toys figures, there's a lot of protective layers on her. So we can get those off. There's a lot of protective plastic. Oh my God, look how pretty she is. I'm a big Scarlet Witch fan. So like anyone who wins this, I'm super jealous of you because Scarlet Witch is such a great character and this is such an amazing figure. Look at the costume. The costume is fabric and so detailed. It's every detail of Scarlet Witch from the end of the movie. This coat even has like different fabric on the back for detailing. It's just stunning and phenomenal. Also, you'll notice that she has a painted head sculpt that is the likeness of Elizabeth Olsen, who plays Scarlet Witch in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. There's a really cute video that Marvel put out of Elizabeth Olsen explaining the history of Scarlet Witch. So if you guys are Scarlet Witch fans or MCU fans, I highly recommend checking that one out. She knows her stuff about her character. Cool. So now that all the plastic is off her, except I'm not gonna remove, there is plastic underneath her gauntlets to protect the coat, but because we're giving this one away, I don't really wanna rip out the plastic, or carefully remove the plastic from there just to preserve this for whoever wins her. So she has a base that is Age of Ultron themed that I took out part of it already. Let's get her on her base. The cool feature about this Scarlet Witch is her swap out hands that are translucent that, you know, demonstrate her powers. So you can attach the power accessories to the translucent hands. So she can also have the translucent hands so that way they kind of look like a glowing effect on her. Or you can have the translucent hands with power coming out of them. They are delicate, so I don't want to demonstrate them live, but how they attach is you remove her hands and then you attach the translucent hands. There's an instruction manual that comes with it, so you're just gonna wanna go through and figure out exactly which way to do it. See, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but there's like a very small hole in one of the power accessories that you insert through the hand and then reattach the hand. It's very delicate, so please be careful when you get your Scarlet Witch figures and attach her power to her. So if you are interested in Scarlet Witch, like I mentioned, she is actually sold out on our website, so you can't go directly to her, but if you're interested in Scarlet Witch and you love her, we do have the Civil War version of her available and the Avengers Age of Ultron version at sideshow.com/Scarlet. Cool. So, are you guys ready for some winners? We're ready for winners. Can my floating hands grab me some my winners? I'm gonna just put Scarlet Witch right there. Ooh, oh my gosh, I love how well they wrote these out for me. Okay, so the first winner we are announcing is for the set of Jawa 6-scale figures that we unboxed. That's the Jawa set, and that is gonna go to James Hill. James Hill, congratulations, you just won yourself a set of Jawas. Woo! Yay! Congratulations, James Hill. So, our next winner wins this gorgeous figure right here, the Scarlet Witch 6-scale figure from the Age of Ultron, the new Avengers version. Jamie Sullivan has won Scarlet Witch. Yay! Woo! Oh my gosh, that's so exciting, you guys. So, congratulations to the winners, but if it wasn't you, or if you're watching this recorded, you can still go to sideshow.com/live contest and enter for your chance to win the Jawa 6-scale figure set, this Scarlet Witch 6-scale figure. This is one of the last figures we have of her, so this could be your only chance to own one. Sideshow.com/live contest. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you're not done with us and you want to win more and you want to talk to us more because you love us and we love you, you can go to all of our social media channels. That's Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Pinterest. We are doing stuff all the time on all of those channels. Don't forget to add a story about your dad for our Like My Father Before Me campaign. And if you are a YouTuber, you're going to want to head over to our YouTube channel, where we are giving away a Hot Toys Batman and Bruce Wayne 6-scale figure set from Batman Returns. That's an amazing prize. So, so many chances to win, so many giveaways. We will be back next Wednesday, June 22nd at 11 a.m. Pacific time to do another one of these all over again. See you then. Thank you so much for joining us. Feel free to hang out and chat. We're still going to be in chat for a little while. Sophia will be there answering questions. And we have some videos for you. So check them out. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Ready to form Voltron! 4 feet and legs! 4 arms and body! And I'll form the head!
I think communication and connection really is at the heart of what it means to be human. I found creativity a much more natural form of communication, and that's what drew me to writing. Literature spoke to me in a way that nothing else had ever done before. I knew that all I wanted to do was write, and I took whatever jobs I could to support that. I wasn't very social, I didn't have a lot of friends. It was all about, I need to be good at it, I need to get better at it. For me, I didn't think about the journey of writing at all. It was all about the destination. All I wanted to be was the best. I didn't consider that the journey to get there is your whole life. And life was passing me by, consequently. I wanted to be a writer. Everything in me wanted to be a writer, but I never loved writing. I only realized that when I had something to compare it to. When I had the opportunity to start sculpting, I enjoyed it. there's no question that I knew very, very quickly that this was what I was meant to do. It was the most important thing in my life to be a good writer. And so it was a gradual letting go of this thing that had been such a huge part of my life and embracing this new love that I had. I enjoyed learning, I enjoyed growing, and it made it easy to grow because I enjoyed the process and enjoyed doing it. It wasn't until I was far down that road of sculpting that I realized this is filling places in my life that writing never did. Those first few years of sculpting were some of the most exciting times. I was very happy doing what I was doing. I was a traditional sculptor, but my dad is an old engineer, and he always told me to look at digital sculpting. It seemed like the more that he talked about it, the more resistant that I got. I spent so many years doing other things until I finally found what I was good at and what spoke to me. The idea of going back to the bottom of the ladder, starting all over, was just not acceptable to me. I mean, that's part of what was so threatening about it. My dad had been nagging me for 5 years. I gave up. I threw my hands in the air and I said, "You win, I'll try it." I knew that I would use any reason and any excuse to get out of it unless I committed myself completely. So I spent my life savings on a computer and the software and everything, and I knew that there was no going back. I mean, I was all in at that point. I took off 2 weeks of work and I said, I'm just going to learn this, I'm going to see what I can do. I did, and by the end of those 2 weeks, I had another moment where my eyes just opened up and I said, my God, I'm better in 2 weeks at this than I have been in 10 years of sculpting. And that's when I realized my life has changed. It turns me on so much for someone to connect with that piece. You know, they're walking by and they see it and they go, oh wow, oh man, that's really cool. Like it touches them someplace. And I created these elaborate stories in this very long period of my life just trying to get to that. And I found out that through sculpting, you can do that like that. Where I am, I was so meant to be, and I can't imagine, as circuitous as it was to get here, I don't know that there was any straighter path than the winding one I took. What I was looking for the whole time was something that made me happy. I spent 15 years trying to be a writer, and what I was looking for was what I found when I became a sculptor. My name is Will Harbottle. I'm a failed author, and I'm thankful for that every single day.